What's up, everybody, and welcome to another reaction on Cigarette. Hello, Silika.
Hello.
Okay, you guys asked for it, some 60 Bee Gees, and I think I also did ask for it. We did read the comments, and we did see that, they was also famous in the 60s. So we want to dive into that now. We have been in the 70s a lot, the song Staying Alive, all that, and that was great. But I want to see what they did before the disco breakthrough. And this song here, To Love Somebody, was a song that I think 3 or 4 mentioned in the last video we did. So, and we want to see it live. We want to see how it looks like in the 60s, man. Come on, this is we have only. I think we most have been see them in the 19s. So we've only been see them like old compared to. So we also want some earlier stuff, and they must be pretty young here. Let us know how old they are. This is crazy, but how is it, man? It's the same year as Strange Days the Doors came out, and Sgt. Pepper or something like that. It's crazy to think about. This isn't the 60s wave of songs, right? Also at the beginning of the psychedelic rock. So this is crazy, and I'm really curious if it looks like the 60 hair, and you know what I mean. Maybe they're already out of that because it's delayed, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, the little half long hair, right?
Same clothes, same hair, whatever, and stand in a line. I don't know. That's gonna be interesting. We only did check 1 second that the sounds isn't the very best. Probably better on the studio recording, but we want to see them live. So I hope you guys understand that. We are very curious about it. So yeah, let's just go, man. To Love Somebody, the Bee Gees.
Over in this far corner, a beautiful song from the Bee Gees.
There's a light, certain kind of light that never shone on me. I want my life to be live with you, live with you. There's a way. Everybody said to do each and every little thing, but what does it bring if I ain't got you? Ain't got, baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody. To love somebody the way I love you. In my parade, I see your face again. I know my friend of mine. You ain't got to be so glad, and I'm glad, so glad I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? I live and I breathe for you, but what good does it do if I ain't got you? Ain't got you, baby. You don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. No, 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 no. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like.
Okay. Okay, the cutout is really strange, but that's yeah.
That's very different from Staying Alive.
Also,
Also with his voice.
yeah, exactly. That was also the first thing. That it's not. It's not like that. He's not
No.
singing the Staying Alive and Strategy, all that, going up and sing like that. No, he's sing, and also the hair. I love 60s hair, man. Who do you guys think looks best with the 60s hair? Maybe it's dangerous to, but there's no, like, I really love, I think it's Robin. I really love the way he have his hair.
His hair is more puffy.
Yeah, I just and also his face and the way he I really see. I don't know. I just love his personality. Maybe it's because we don't see him a lot. I don't know. I my favorite's always them we don't see or don't hear much. Like in AC/DC's Malcolm Young. In yeah, I don't know. Actually, that's just one thing. Yeah, but we see. Can I remember his name? Is it
Barry White?
Yeah, Barry. Yeah.
I think it's Barry.
I think
can't
this is
remember.
Robin, the one we saw in Denmark when he was sick and late. And I don't remember the last guy's name, but they did a really good job. But again, we have this.
Gary?
What?
Gary?
Gary? We
I
have
don't know.
this. Sweet song still is still okay. So you guys used to say there was many men and women that saw them, but compared to the Doors and the Rolling Stones, the more hardcore, and also we are actually almost the beginning of Jimi Hendrix and Black Sabbath, all the what you guys back in the days called hard rock or heavy metal, this is still in the sweet spot, and I also have a feeling. Calm, and but also have this feeling when I have the title "To Love Somebody" that it wasn't "To Love Somebody," like you know what I mean, right?
Sometimes you can guess the melody out of the name.
But we have one more request we will do. That one said, "This is not a love song," or "This is not." And I don't get me wrong, I don't hate love songs, and I'm just curious about see what else can they do than the famous song. I always look for hidden gems. For Bee Gees, I really did enjoy Tragedy. Maybe it's not a hidden gem, but I didn't know the song, and I really love how that song's built up. That song I have listened to a lot of times.
It's also a good song.
Yeah, it's a very good song. So I'm also an impact on on Bee Gees, and that's a band that and it's funny, I did talk a lot of with my dad brother about it. He's also from the 50s and grew up in the 60s, and he also did say he did knew that there was make music before the disco, and he did actually like the 60s music they made more than the discos, and they lost him. So that's also he do like that better, and he actually also offered me to listen to it. He have like so many LPs, but I denied. I wanted to do it here, but
now you have one song you can listen together.
Yeah, exactly. Because he have some of the 60s LPs they have or whatever. But yeah, it was actually a good song. It's a song that's hard to get in because it's so. Yeah, it's not like a rock song. It's harder for me to get in. But it was beautiful. Can we say that?
Yeah.
And was more like a big experience to see them so young. Like this is how much 30 years younger than we used to see them. We see them so much in the 90s.
Yeah.
So 90s. Really nice. But I'm curious about to see more. To be fair, from the 60s, and also to see if they actually made some more classic 60s songs. And I know it's dangerous to say it, but you know, guys exactly know what I mean. they must also be inspired by the 50s music. Little Richard, Elvis Presley, and they grew up with that. So they must be inspired. So many of the big bands did, like Queen did. Did play, Tutti Frutti, and even Beatles did play Elvis song, a Little Richard song, Long Settle Tally, or what it's called. So they are all inspired by each other. So they must also be inspired by someone. And it maybe not covers, but you can all take it from them, right?
You always get inspired of someone when you like go for something.
Yeah.
Like if you want to be a professional football player, you have to be inspired of a football player. And same with musicians and stuff like that.
But I do really respect Bee Gees, and I know they're really, really big. It's not just a simple band and a simple, not talented, they're just common. I know they're really, really talented, but it's also nice to see a different side of it, because we have been seeing the famous side, like the famous songs, and where he found his own style, and they, not only he, but also they, because the harmonies is very good. But you know what? In the 60s, so many groups have great harmonies, so it wasn't really hard to find that. There was many good bands with great harmonies, like you know what I mean, right? The Beatles and so on. There's so many great harmonies back in the days, so it wasn't really hard to find that. Also the Beach Boys, we also been seeing that a lot. They have also great harmonies, right? But they're unique because they are brothers, and also because the songs is I would say a little different. But so far I will still say the most have been most what can you say, calmer song, and more not soft, but you guys know what I mean. I'm used to rock, so is there any rock song, you know what I mean, where it's really where the music is more faster, and but also more dominate the song, because the voice dominates the songs a lot. I really want to see if that any where you really where maybe there's a riff that's really dominates the song, do like exactly Pretty Woman we did listen to. There's a really
the bass.
No, it's actually the guitar, but but there we have a riff, even though it's a love song, and but we still have a riff. We also did that in Strategy. Actually, the intro was really dope. Something like that, right? Again, so and also in the Staying Alive, that also have
where you recognize the song from the music.
Riff. So it's also a little bit, but you guys know what I mean. A 60s song where we say, okay, this is a really common 60s song. But you guys. No, let's call it the day. Thank you so much for your request. Thank you so much for the time. Keep supporting us, man. We love to dive into more Bee Gees, and also thank you to Jennifer Taylor because she's the reason why we ever got to Bee Gees. She made the first Patreon. And fun fact, if you're new to the channel, our most watched video is still the Bee Gees song, the first one we did. So we was completely unaware of it will happen, and also of that song. So we. It was also newer to all the reaction stuff. It's back in the days, but so we are proud of that, to say that that's the most watched Set Correct video, and that's to this day. I'm proud of that.
Yeah,
it's a good song. I have really listened to the song sometimes. It's actually a really good song. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.